Hello YouTubers, Manny here from Manny's How To Workshop, and today I'm going to show you how I'm installing a ceiling light fixture box slash fan fixture box. And I live here in Florida. My house was built in the early 80s, and they didn't put ceiling boxes like this one that I just put in. And they basically, what they did was, that light that's over there, there's an outlet behind the bed on that side over there. The top half of the outlet is controlled by a switch on this wall right here. And so they got power coming down to the switch and then sending it back on a separate wire, like I said, to the outlet that controls that lamp over there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to install another switch next to this one. I'm going to put another box next to it, and I bought a double switch cover plate. So that way, once it's done, I'll have two switches. One that controls the light behind me, and then the other switch will control that box up there. And that will provide power for the fan motor and the fan light. So if I can show you real quick in this other room, well, actually, this one that somebody already had installed a fan in the ceiling. But anyway, it's the same thing. Like this switch right here, when I turn this on, it turns on that light over there, which there's an outlet behind that wall over there. So that right there, the fan is got straight power. So wherever they tapped off from, you have to pull the pull chain in order for that to work. All right. But so like I was saying, this is the last room that doesn't have a ceiling mounted box. So I'm going to show you how I did that. Well, first, what you need to do is figure out the center of the room. So for me, right about here is the center of the room. So it was 4 feet 9 inches this way, 5.5 feet this way, back and forth. And that's where I landed. And the way you more or less estimate where it's at, take a wire coat hanger like this one and poke a hole, a tiny little hole right in the ceiling. And my rafters go this way. Okay, as you can see my AC vent right there. So it didn't matter. If the rafters went this way, then I would put that box to the next closest one. And since they go this way, in this direction, I put it on the one that was the closest to the where the hanger came out. And then when you go up in your attic space, through all the insulation, that's the reason why you're using this wire coat hanger, so that you can see it poking through, and then you make your way over there, clear off the insulation so that you can find it, and then take your box up there, set it on the rafter, and trace it out. Take a keyhole saw, a drywall keyhole saw, cut out your hole, like I did with this one, and make sure you, let me get up there, you cut it a little bit bigger than the size of the box. That way it just ensures that the box will come through, and it does. And this box right here is the kind that has a metal strap that goes on this side right here, and then it has two tangs that you pound into the wood first. So if this ceiling was never here, it would make it so easy, because you could just take the box, put it up there, hit it, put in those two tangs, those teeth, and then come back and screw the bracket into the 2x4 rafter. All right. So I'm going to take you up top, and then I'm going to show you what I did up there and what it looks like. So this is my access right here, and you're going to need a step ladder, one that's high enough so that when you climb up on it, you can get into the hole and be able to get in there. And then most of these attic accesses, as you can see, they provided a light. There's a little pull chain right here with a light up here. Here's the wiring for it. And I see there's a second wire tap right here. That one, this is the original right here. This is an added one. And I don't remember what that is exactly providing power to. Oh, I see what they did. Yeah, so that second wire is the one that goes to that fan that's in my office over there. But anyway, that's the area I'm going to work in right there. So I'm going to pause you for a second while I make my way over there, because you can see it's not very high. I mean, you can crawl in it, and you see I have a piece of plywood over there going across the rafters. So it's a place for you to, you know, put kneel down on and work on, because insulation's pretty high. And of course, after I'm done, I'm gonna have to fluff the insulation back again. Also, another point, if you live in a hot climate like me, you got to do this first thing in the morning, because up these attics, they start getting hot. And right now, you know, our temperatures are in the 90s. So you come up here, you start sweating quick as soon as you start doing a little bit of work. But yeah, let me get over there and then I'll set you guys up again. Okay, so I'm at the box. So basically, like I was telling you guys before, come over here, take your box, set it next to the 2x4 rafter, trace it out with a pencil all the way around. Take your keyhole saw, cut out the hole. There's the little teeth tab that I was telling you about right there. And right underneath this edge, there's a little tab as well. And that's supposed to go underneath the edge of the 2x4. Excuse my heavy breathing, because I'm I'm bent over in a cramped space. So, and plus it's already getting humid up here. But anyway, as you can see, there's the coat hanger that came through ceiling. And like I said, I was close enough to this rafter that I said, you know what, a couple of inches ain't big difference as far as trying, you know, making the center of the room. But anyway, so once you know, got your box in place, I took the little hammer, I pounded it down on the sides to get as flush to the sheetrock as possible, and then hammered those little tabs in right there also, and then put 2 screws, one there, one here on the top hole, to secure the box. And like I said, you see it has a little bit of flexibility, and the box is actually, this side is a little high, so once I mount my fixture, it's going to pull it down, and it's going to make the bottom edge flush with the sheetrock, which is fine because I'm putting up a fan up here, so it's going to be perfect. And this right here is rated, I think, to hold at least up to 50 pounds. So, and the fan only weighs maybe like 20 pounds, so it's more than plenty. All right. So, like I said, that's basically what you got to do. As you can see, I moved the sheetrock around. So now, and then also right here on this side, because this is where I'm going to come in with my wire, and this box has a clamps on the inside that will hold the Romex. So that way when you feed your wire through, I'm going to be coming from this direction here because the wall switch is on that side. And I'll be, you know, running from there. So let me take you back downstairs and show you what I'm going to do in the switch box. All right, so basically here in the switch box, like I said, I got power coming in on this top wire right here. So I'm just going to add another wire here. When I run the other wire, it's going to come down. I'm going to tap it off of this top screw, connect the neutrals to neutrals, ground to ground, and then the feed will just feed right into the other one. And then, like I said, it does the loop, comes right back. So here what I did is I took the box, but I just realized that if I put a second box next to this box right here, this double switch cover plate won't cover it, because you can see the line right there. So the new box would have gone all the way out here. So I'm actually only going to cut out a small piece, because when I put this here and lined it up, like I said, with the little switch holes, that other switch has to mount on there. And there's a way to do it. And like I said, I'll save that for part 2, because it's starting to get hot up there and I'm sweating balls already. And as you can see, I am freaking soaked already. And it's only like 9:30 in the morning. And I had to come down because it was getting too damn hot already up there. Which means, see, I still got to go find this wire, these 2 that's coming down inside the wall up here at the top plate. I may have to drill another hole there, come down, and then run it to where I was working at. So I'll be on the lookout for part 2, and I'll show you how I did that. As always, thanks for watching. Please rate, comment, subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. And I'll catch you guys in part 2. All right, take care. Bye.